who are here, Honorable Speaker, who would also be an inspiration to many Kenyans out there. And I must take this opportunity, Honorable Speaker, to particularly point out somebody like the Honorable Aisha Jumwa. In consideration of Aisha Jumwa's background, Honorable Speaker, and many Kenyans who are watching, the Honorable Aisha Jumwa was not able to just take the committee through her very humble background and a very humble beginning in a family, in a huge family of 47 children. But she was able to clearly articulate the struggles that she has had to struggle through school, dropping out of school, getting pregnant and bearing children at a very young age in Form 2, but recollecting and picking up her life again, going back to school, educating herself all the way to university, Honorable Speaker, being elected and nominated as an MCA, eventually being elected as a Kilifi Women Rep and member for Malindi, and eventually, Honorable Speaker, running for governor. And as much as she never made it for governor, Honorable Speaker, finding favor in the eyes of the president to nominate her as cabinet secretary in charge of the public service, Honorable Speaker. And I remember her response to the Honorable Kosing when she told the Honorable Kosing that she is not just an inspiration to the girl child in Kenya, but particularly to the girl child in West Pokot, the county where the Honorable Kosing comes. And many of our backgrounds, many of our constituents in the counties, where young women, young girls are dropping out of school because of early pregnancies in their teenage years, others through forced marriages. And she stated that she is indeed an inspiration to many of these young girls who then can recollect themselves, pick up their lives, and be able to make something out of their lives. And I indeed want to commend the Honorable Aisha Jumwa. And even as we recommend her approval today, it is bearing in mind that she has demonstrated that despite the challenges that have been laid out in the minority report, and it is indeed true, as the Honorable Junet was indicating, there is indeed an appendix to this report or at the back of the main report, Honorable Speaker. The last few pages you will find a minority report touching on the Honorable Mithika Linturi and the Honorable Aisha Jumwa. Honorable Speaker, it's important to note, and Honorable Junet did point it out, that it is indeed within the rights of any member of parliament sitting in a committee or even in plenary like this to debate, agree, and disagree. And indeed, on the question of the approval, we did agree to approve all the nominees unanimously in the committee. And even the rejection, Honorable Speaker, that is proposed in this report was unanimous in the committee without taking a vote. But on the two nominees, the Honorable Aisha Jumwa and the Honorable Mithika Linturi, we did take a vote in the committee, and 10 of us voted for approval for both candidates, the Honorable Aisha Jumwa and the Honorable Mithika Linturi. 7 recorded their dissent, and that is where they have put their dissenting report on the Honorable Aisha Jumwa, with 1 member, the Honorable Mishi, abstaining. 8 recorded their dissent on the Honorable Mithika Linturi. And it is within their right, Honorable Speaker, and we respect that. Just like I want to ask members to listen to each other, respect each other's views. The views in this report are those of the committee, having considered what came before them and what was said before them. And Honorable Speaker, it is important, Honorable Speaker, to also point out that the Constitution also spells out certain criteria, Honorable Speaker, and requirements, statutory requirements, Honorable Speaker, that should be adhered to in appointment of persons to public office. And among us, this, Honorable Speaker, is a question of the 2/3 gender rule, and I want to confirm to the House that indeed that criteria has been met through the appointment of the nominees proposed by His Excellency the President. 2 is representation of regional and ethnic diversity. That, again, members will appreciate that there is a very good semblance of regional balance, ethnic balance, and also our diversity as a country.